Here are the top 5 scariest photos ever captured. Photos that still haunt people to this day. Some are historical, some defy explanation. Watch closely and don't look away. Number 5. The ghost that screamed. This chilling image was taken in Minnesota back in 1984, right at the scene of a tragic and devastating car accident. When the film was developed, the photographer was shocked to discover something inexplicable. Hovering just above the twisted wreckage, where nobody was standing, a translucent face appears, its mouth wide open in a silent, agonizing scream. The story goes that a young boy died instantly in the crash, and many believe this is his soul, caught in a terrifying moment between life and death, unable to move on. Of course, skeptics have tried to debunk it. They suggest it might be a light flare, a reflection, or some kind of strange camera artifact unique to the film used at the time. But for those who have seen the photo and heard the story, no scientific explanation has ever truly felt satisfying. The sheer emotion captured in that ghostly face is what makes it so disturbing. It's a raw, powerful image of pain that seems to transcend the physical world, leaving us to wonder if we're looking at a trick of the light or a genuine glimpse into the afterlife. Coming in at number 4 is the specter of Newby Church. This photograph was taken in 1963 in North Yorkshire, England. A reverend named Kenneth Lord decided to take some pictures of the beautiful interior of his church. He set up his camera, composed his shots, and didn't think anything of it. But when he developed the film, one particular photo stood out, and not for the right reasons. Standing right near the altar was a tall, shrouded figure. It was wearing what looked like a long, dark hood, and its face was obscured, making it look eerily like a medieval monk. The figure seemed to be staring directly at the camera. Reverend Lord was adamant that he was completely alone in the church when he took the picture. The photo was sent to experts for analysis who thoroughly examined the negative. They confirmed that there were absolutely no signs of tampering, no evidence of a double exposure, and no indication of any kind of photographic trickery. So what is it? Some locals and paranormal enthusiasts believe it's the spirit of a 16th century monk who was known to haunt the church grounds. Others think it could be a manifestation linked to the building's long and sometimes dark history. Whatever the truth is, the specter of Newby Church remains one of the most compelling and unexplainable ghost photos ever taken, a silent sentinel watching over the sacred space. Our number 3 spot is occupied by the ghost dog of Tingewick. This incredibly eerie photograph dates all the way back to 1916 in England. It depicts a seemingly normal garden gathering with a group of people posing together for the camera. But look closer. Standing calmly amongst them is a dog. It looks solid, real, and completely part of the scene. The strange thing is, according to everyone who was there that day, there was no dog present at the gathering. Not a single person remembered seeing or interacting with an animal. When the photo was developed, its appearance was a complete mystery. Paranormal researchers have labeled this a classic example of a ghost animal, the spectral apparition of a beloved pet, perhaps returning to be with its family. Skeptics, on the other hand, point to the primitive nature of early photography. They argue that film quirks, accidental double exposures, or processing errors could be responsible for the phantom canine. But even with those logical explanations, there's something deeply unsettling about the idea of a ghost dog photobombing a picture from over a century ago. It's a quiet, subtle kind of horror that gets under your skin. At number 2, we have the ghost of Boot Hill Cemetery. This famous photo was taken in the historic town of Tombstone, Arizona, a place known for its Wild West history and legendary gunfights. An actor and photographer named Terry Ike Clanton, a relative of the famous Clanton gang who fought at the OK Corral, wanted to take a picture of his friend dressed in period-correct cowboy attire at the infamous Boot Hill Cemetery. He snapped the photo and they went about their day. It wasn't until later, when the photo was developed, that they saw something they couldn't explain. Emerging from the ground just behind his friend, among the weathered tombstones, is a mysterious figure. It appears to be a man, possibly holding something, and he's staring directly at the camera. Clanton swears that there was nobody else in that part of the cemetery when he took the picture. The figure seems to be legless, rising from the earth itself. Many believe it as the restless spirit of one of the many outlaws or cowboys buried in that very cemetery, forever tied to the land where he died. While some remain skeptical, suggesting it could be a trick of shadow and light, the image of that unexpected visitor in a graveyard is undeniably creepy. And finally, at number 1, the Amityville Ghost Boy. This is arguably one of the most famous and chilling paranormal photographs of all time. It was taken in 1976 inside the infamous Amityville house on Long Island, New York, the site of the horrific DeFeo family murders just a few years earlier. Paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren were conducting an investigation of the house, which the Lutz family had recently fled in terror, claiming it was intensely haunted. A professional photographer named Gene Campbell set up an automatic camera with black and white infrared film to run overnight, hoping to capture any unusual activity. When the film was developed, one frame contained this bone-chilling image. Peering out from a doorway is what appears to be a small boy with dark, hollowed-out eyes that seem to glow unnaturally in the infrared light. At the time the photo was taken, there were no children inside the house. Everyone present was an adult member of the investigation team. Many believe this is the ghost of John Matthew DeFeo, one of the young boys murdered in the house by his older brother. The resemblance is uncanny. Others have tried to debunk it, claiming it's just one of the investigators, Paul Bartz, who has a similar hairline. But even the most hardened skeptics have to admit that the photo is profoundly unsettling. The vacant, sorrowful expression on the boy's face has haunted anyone who has seen it for decades, making it the most terrifying photo on our list. Which of these photos scared you the most? Make sure to like and subscribe for more creepy stories, and check the link in my bio for recommended haunted reads and paranormal investigations. Thanks for watching.